Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Right into the articles. I'm not a huge fan of XRP, but I want Ripple to win, Miles Dutra says. And here's why. Analyst Miles Dutra stresses importance of Ripple's victory and still ongoing lawsuit against the SEC. Let's just scroll down a bit into that. Let's see. He makes a statement saying, anyone hoping Ripple lose is against crypto. And he's right. No need to go any further. You know, no matter where you stand or how your feelings are on XRP or on Ripple itself, the company, the smartest thing you can do is hope they win. This is one of the greatest lawsuits involved with the SEC in crypto. So it's very, very significant that they do win, because whatever happens here is now the precedent, and as it has been labeled, the standard for all of crypto. So if you like crypto, if you hold crypto, it doesn't matter which one, forget tribalism, maximalism, they're coming after you next. So regardless of a win or a lose, you're still next. But if they win, you have precedent so that your asset and the company involved has a fairly solid chance of repeating the same outcome that Ripple and XRP are facing today. So again, I think that's brilliant that he's stating that and getting people to comprehend and understand that, because it is very critical and it is very important moving forward. Also, too, Ripple Counsel gives a strong argument about XRP as landmark lawsuit nears an end. I want to go into this, Stuart Alvarado, here just a bit. Let's just scroll down into his comments on Twitter. Basically says, our arguments: A, there is no contract for an investment between Ripple and any XRP holder. B, the SEC cannot satisfy a single prong of the Howey test, and Ripple concedes not a single prong. C, the SEC's reliance on garden variety ICO cases have no application here. And then he states the reason the SEC and detractors try to recast our arguments is they have no answer for the arguments we actually make. And I think that, again, is brilliant as well. Next article, former Ripple executive comments on the XRP price chart. So Matt Hamilton and why XRP is on par and even superior to Bitcoin. True story. Much, much more superior. So former Ripple executive Matt Hamilton is in a discussion, or actually leaves a comment underneath Sasha Hodder. Sasha Hodder post, how did Ripple build such a loyal army with a chart like this? And I get both sides. You know, sometimes people, maximalism on both sides or tribalism on both sides, they get a little nitpicky. We get what people mean. You don't have to, they're saying XRP. If they mean Ripple, they mean XRP, great deal. I'm not here to correct that. I understand what they're trying to say. So having said that, number one, he says that's the chart of XRP, not Ripple. Two, you can pick whatever time frame to suit whatever narrative over a long enough time frame. XRP is pretty much on par with Bitcoin. Number three, most people invested in XRP are interested in actual utility, not just Ponzi-nomics of something like Bitcoin. And I would agree with that, absolutely. If you're interested in the fintech, Ripple/XRP is very exciting. If you're interested in the future of finance, Ripple/XRP is very exciting. And if you're invested, here's another thing I'm going to say. I think it is the dumbest thing, and I get it, because there is no clarity. They can charge anyone with whatever. But there's nobody on earth who buys something to say, man, I can't wait to see how much I lose on my investment tomorrow. Bought this new car, man, I hope it is worth half the value. And technically, I believe that the literal term is worth 20% less the moment you drive it off the lot, having signed the papers. I believe that is it. That's why a lot of CEOs and executives will typically buy 2 years old as they're new, because it's already at 2 years old lost the depreciation. So you're maximizing your value and your investment in that as well. But again, having said that, think of it. When you buy a house, do you expect to lose? When you buy gold, silver, or a currency from any other country, do you expect to lose? No, you expect it to gain value. Again, that house isn't, it's not like an investment in some company. The car is not an investment. Let's say BMW. Buy a BMW, you're not invested in the BMW, the corporation. If you buy gold, you're not invested in anything. You buy silver, you're not invested in anything. You buy currency, you're not invested in anything. But you're expecting them all to rise. So to me, that has always been the dumbest perspective as some kind of a test. I'm buying this expecting it to rise. It has to be a security. That makes no sense in anything. And I get it while there's no clarity, because you can just make that as general and as wide as you would like to make it fit your narrative, but it just doesn't make any sense. Everyone buys something in the hopes and expectation that it's going to increase in value. So having said that, as far as, if you buy stock in Ripple, you're wanting it to increase in value. You buy XRP, you're wanting it to increase in value. And as, they've said many times throughout Ripple, I believe it was Namagupta who stated over many times that he believes XRP is a commodity. And so having said that, when you think of commodity, you think of gold and silver and precious metals. And again, when you buy those, you don't expect to lose and be excited about that. You expect to hold them and then for it to retain and gain value over time. So that, again, is the exact same point that I make with XRP. I do believe it will be one of the most valued assets moving forward. Not the only, but one of the most. And again, here, sorry for a darker screen. Don't look for your screen if you're driving or working. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe for yourself and those around you. But a little bit darker because I'm not downloading all these cookies. Sorry about that. But again, here's a point I want to make here. Ditch Tether for trusted and reputable alternative, Coinbase is telling the customers. Basically saying go after USDC instead of USDT. And again, we've seen the attack from every angle in the discussion the past week of now that they've crashed FTX, that they were going after Tether and a few others. I think that would be very significant, but that would give them a chance to transfer their assets over to USDC. And I'm very excited with USDC being built on Stellar. That version is very exciting to me. As Stellar, again, part of the entire ecosystem that I'm fond of, and coming back to the founding of Ripple, XRP, and Jen McCaleb with Stellar and XLM. So huge fan there as well. And guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. And this has been a huge one for me since I was, early teenager. I've heard it stated many different ways. But again, it has been a personal quote that I've kept around for many, many, many years. So life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. Much love, and we will catch you in the next one.